Our next speaker is currently the Partnership Development Director for SeeClickFix, and in the past he was the Vice President of Client Development at Citizen and the one-time Executive Director of the Princeton Review Boston. He has a BA in Political Science from the University of California, Davis, a JD from Golden Gate University School of Law. Let's welcome Jeff.
All right. Well, I'm from SeeClickFix. This is my dog, Henry. And I like to think of Henry sort of like a citizen and sort of like a lot of people, which is he loves his community, he likes his neighbors, he likes his neighborhood. Getting Henry to engage is a little bit sketchy sometimes. But it's really important that all of us as citizens engage. To build a better world, it starts in your community. I love this other quote, the government is us, we are the government, you and I. It's incumbent upon us to participate. But it's not easy all the time, and it's not always easy for local government to get us involved. The pothole is sometimes referred to as the gateway to civic engagement. Almost every city has them. SeeClickFix is sometimes thought of as like a pothole company. But we do a lot more than that, and that's kind of what I want to talk about here. But it is a good example of the kind of civic improvement issues that come through. What we allow citizens to do essentially is to communicate with their local government or utility the same way that we talk to each other. And we allow those issues to get submitted to the right place. They can be submitted directly into existing work order solutions. And the idea is anything that gets published is seen by everyone. This is an example in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a client of ours. They use our mobile application. A mother was walking with her stroller, couldn't get past on a sidewalk, and she said, I'd like this to get fixed. So she took a picture of it. The click of SeeClickFix really allows citizens to report issues a lot of different ways. You can use our mobile applications, you can use a Facebook app, you can use the city website, you can use media partners. But the idea is that there's all these channels that citizens can use to talk to their government. And the fix part really comes in where certainly it's the local municipality that does most of the fixes, and well, they should. But a lot of the times, a lot of the citizens basically collaborate together to do improvements. They can do lot cleanups, they do tree plantings, they do all sorts of activities that kind of start with just talking to each other. The city of Grand Prairie just launched this month, so I thought I would bring them up. From their case, they really wanted to have more transparency on what the city's doing, and they wanted to involve more citizens. Those are the two big goals when they kind of come in with SeeClickFix. So the first thing that they did was they have SeeClickFix on their website. And so with this map widget, any citizen can come here, they can see all the issues that the city's working on, they can see the status of them as open, closed, or acknowledged, they can click in on it, they can add comments, and these are the service request categories that citizens can pick from when they go to report an issue. They also have this embedded into the city's Facebook page. From here, the citizen can do the same thing. They can look over, they can see the city's issues, they can see what the city's response has been. If they want to report an issue to the city, they can do it straight from here, picking from those straight service categories. They also have our mobile applications. So we have mobile applications for iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry. They can be custom branded for the city. And again, you pick the service categories, all those things route aggregately straight to the city. We have what we call a watch area, where any citizen can create a watch area specific to the area they care about and have issues related notifications sent to them. A lot of local elected officials will create a watch area for themselves. So when an issue goes to the city, they hear about it. When it gets fixed, they also hear about it. City of Quincy was great. They just launched this month too, and what they did is they really wanted to leverage some of the local media sites to actually reach constituents that weren't coming to their website, and they also wanted to highlight all the great stuff the city's doing. So we're working with Quincy now, and this is an issue that was submitted in Quincy this month, where someone basically had a tree that was a little sketchy from the Hurricane Irene, and the city responded by saying, this is scheduled to be taken down, we're doing a tree stump, and we're also doing, it's on the list for a new planting. And all the citizens who clicked on that could see all the great stuff the city's doing. We have some cities that use us a little differently for economic development planning. So in Leduc and Huntsville, what they did is they use us to get citizen feedback on ideas. So in Huntsville, they wanted to get ideas for new retail to come to the city. In over 19 days, they got 1,000 comments, 1,000 issues and 4,800 comments. I just like this one because someone complained that they wanted a bike path in New Haven, and the city said, we have a council meeting for this, you should come, here's the dates for it. 517 people viewed that issue. Those are all people that care about bike issues that were informed about this council meeting. This gives you an idea. You can set up your own custom service request categories. You can have sub-questions that you get additional data that you need. All this data can be either, you can use us as your CRM, or we can feed it directly into your own CRM system. You can set up custom automated responses when either a citizen submits an issue, or you acknowledge an issue, or you close an issue. And you can also, basically, this gives you a snapshot of the dashboard that when all the issues come in and captured in one spot, you can see what all the issues are, if there was a photo included. And again, either you can use us or we can feed issues straight into a city's existing work order system. And lastly of all, why are we all doing this, is that citizens feel really, really good when they participate and things get fixed. And this is a good example of someone who did it through our system. And when you participate, everybody wins. And I'm Jeff Mooney. If you have any questions about our service, please come grab me. Thanks.